Because of various reasons, schools are moving classes online. Many students are nervous with taking online classes because while it is convenient for you, you can study at home with your own computer and your Wi-Fi connection. You do not know whether you can be successful in an online class just as much as you can be in a traditional face-to-face class. Today I'm going to introduce to you one type of online class with synchronous meetings that can bridge your experience and your past success in traditional face-to-face classes to an online learning environment. In particular, this kind of classes are embedded with a synchronous meeting where you are going to learn synchronously with your instructor on a set schedule. Every day or every week, you are going to meet with your instructor and your fellow students on a set schedule, except you're going to learn at home with your own Wi-Fi connection. So today I'm going to introduce to you some of the strategies that will help you to be successful in this kind of online classes so that you can feel more confident exploring other kind of online class options. The first strategy for you to take most of your synchronous meeting is to be on time. While this may sound to be very straightforward and simple, if you are only 1 minute or 2 minutes late, instructors will need to take time away to admit you into the Zoom meeting, and this is definitely creating a source of distraction. Moreover, if you're late for the synchronous meeting, you won't be able to get the most of the information, and this will cost you time in sending out emails and asking additional questions to your instructor and waiting to receive a reply. So be on time is the first strategy for you to be successful in an online synchronous learning environment. The second strategy is to keep something that you can write with. It could be a piece of paper, it could be a notepad, for you to put down anything that you want to ask questions later on. This could be a term or a theory or model or formula that you are not familiar with, and you feel that there is no time allocated during a synchronous meeting for you to ask that question. Then after class, you will have a perfect list to go over to fill in those information gaps. A third strategy for you to be successful in an online synchronous meeting is to study before and after that synchronous meeting. Continue your learning beyond that particular synchronous meeting time, because every week we have 15 hours dedicated to a 5-credit course, and the synchronous meeting time probably only constitutes 2 hours or 3 hours out of that 15 hours. So if you want to manage your time effectively, you want to start by recognizing that the synchronous meetings only take a small portion of your weekly time that you should budget to dedicate your effort into this course of learning. And prepare before and after the synchronous meeting also guarantee that you get to learn about what you don't yet know and take the most out of the course. Finally, I'm going to tell you one thing that's only available during synchronous meetings that you may not be able to do in a traditional face-to-face class setting. And this is how you can maintain communication with your instructors during those synchronous meetings. Depending on the platform that your professor or instructors are using, you will be able to establish possibilities where you could communicate with your instructors privately. For instance, in a Zoom meeting session, you will be able to select in the chat function to communicate with your instructor and your professor as private chat. This will enable, especially for students who usually are quiet and didn't feel comfortable to ask a question in a traditional face-to-face class setting, to communicate with their instructors privately and in words. Some of their confusions can be clarified immediately during the synchronous meeting. This is a feature that is not possible or not available in a traditional face-to-face class setting that I want to make sure that you know of it so you can take full advantage of it. So that is the summary of this video, and I hope by now you have some ideas for you to strategize on your end and you can take the most out of your synchronous meeting learning experience.